The question is, if somebody says, "But Trump is racist,"
That's every time.
Every time. I'll be like, no.
And you ain't black.
You ain't black.
Oh no.
This topic comes up all the time when I'm out in the street. Trump is a racist.
Oh, God.
And I just want to go down the line one by one. Tell me, is Trump a racist?
I'll start. To date, there is nothing that no media or CNN or MSNBC or anybody that has showed me or said that he has said that will convince me that he's a racist. So the answer is no, he's not racist.
Well, I would say the whole notion that he's racist, where did it come from? Did it come from his words? Did he ever say anything that was racist, or he said that he himself was racist, or did the media tell you that he was racist? I remember the first time the racism came prior to the 90s of him winning awards from the black community, from opening his golf courses,
funding Jesse Jackson's campaign,
twice, opening his golf courses, a long record of not being a racist. But I remember the first time I heard that he was racist, and you want to know what? When was that? That was when he was on the campaign trail, made his one of his first speeches about the border wall, and in 2016. That's where it first came. And I remember watching that video, and that video was an amazing speech. I watched the entire thing, and after I was done with that speech, I said, wow, that's an amazing speech. I might have considered voting for this man, because he's not owned by any politician, and he's by himself, he's funding his own campaign, and so there's no lobbyists. Let me consider that. Next morning I wake up, CNN says Trump is racist because he called all Mexicans rapists and murderers. And I go, I saw that speech, and that I didn't hear that. He said that there's a lot of great people on the border coming into our country, but there's also rapists and murderers. It's like the same thing as saying I can make a movie about Hitler, and during the entire time of the movie Hitler, I say the words Heil Hitler in the 2-hour-long speech or movie.
Thanks for demonetizing this video, by the way.
That's right. You can't say that. That's right.
Yeah, just thanks. You just killed the monetization.
We'll just cut.
I'm trying to make an illustration, and you have that movie, and I say the words Heil Hitler in it, but the whole movie's about how bad Hitler is, and then I take that Heil Hitler, I put it on CNN, and I say Nick said that he howls Hitler. That's the same concept. So then
Candace Owens, dude, actually literally about Hitler. That's how they did with Candace
Owens.
And
so that's the example. So I would say, okay, well, if he is a racist, that's the only time I did. If you can prove to me or any one of us that he is, by all means, by facts and information, we'll consider our differences. But you can't prove it. That's the point. Yeah. And so if you want to talk about racism, just look at his record, and his record is lowest unemployment for all types of minorities, and inner city, and funding by the billions in inner cities, opportunity zones, criminal justice reform. 97% of them are black, coming out and reversing the 94 crime bill, which is systematic racism. Joe Biden, which is a policy that inflicts systematic racism against black people. So the notion that he's racist is laughable, and anybody that believes that just purely doesn't know their information and has no research whatsoever.
Mega Hulk.
All right, so
here we go.
It's as simple. Racism, the whole term racism, again, is just when you beat a liberal. When you beat a liberal, you're a racist. It's that simple.
Wait, like physically? Because, I mean, you can't be saying things like this on YouTube, dog.
Keep my mouth shut.
You know, next thing you know, they can say, Maga Hulk beat me. You're not going to know what the difference is.
Black Maga Hulk.
Exactly.
Even if you question
it. But that's how it is. I mean, at this point in time, at this point in the game, we all understand what racism is. Racism is just another slur that they use to just defame us, to vilify us, to disparage us, because they cannot beat us in an argument. So as a result, we're now racist, we're now bigots, we're now homophobes, we're now transphobes, we're everything that is negative, because they cannot win an argument without us beating them down with
debasing.
Exactly. So that's all racist is, you know, and that's when it comes to.
I love when you say that.
It's that simple.
But, so they say the question is, if somebody says, "But Trump is racist,"
That's every time. Every time.
I'll be like, no.
Boom.
I'm done. I'm literally I'm done.
Okay.
There's too much, man. There's too much proof out there for if that is what someone's holding on to.
This is all they're holding on to.
You need to look at what you need in your life. You really do.
That's very true.
Because if you really stop and pull back, a lot of these people, there's other things that actually, if they paid attention to, will get their life in a better space. So if that's what they're about, I'll be like, nope, and I'm done, because it doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter what you do. That's your conditioning. So I'm good, man. You can either come along or we'll see you next time because it's time for us to move.
We'll see you in 4 years when we
that's
win
how
again.
dangerous the media is, because the media has convinced people that he's racist, even though he's not.
And the media itself convinced all these riots too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so that's
now they're posting a bunch of people, a bunch of these Democratic leaders and Democratic media pundits that they're pushing their message of, if this happens, we're going to burn the cities down. If he wins the election, we're going to burn it down. If you don't vote for us, we're going to burn it down. If you do another judge, we're going to burn it down. They're calling it out, and the media is giving them the platform to do that.
You ain't black.
And you ain't black.
Oh, no.